Hello, my gorgeous water signs, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in and get started. I did see in the pre-shuffle, I saw the Hermit in the upright and the Star in reverse. So for some of you, you have a dream that is a lot closer than you previously thought it was. It's like you're closer to accomplishing it than you thought you were. We have Strength in reverse and the Four of Wands. All right, water signs. I'm kind of seeing here that maybe there could be something going on at home, or a situation where maybe you're not at your strongest in a living environment, or maybe things could just be a bit hectic and you feel like you need strength, but you can't quite grasp it this coming 7 days. Let's see. We do have that Emperor energy. So it's like you're stable within yourself, even if things are kind of crazy around you. Which, I mean, we are in the holiday season. Everything gets a little crazy, especially if you've got family coming around or friends coming around, and or maybe family with children. So, you know, you could be extremely busy at, you know, this time of year. But it looks like you're doing really well. It's like you have a well thought out plan as to how you're going to execute everything you need to do this week. Let's see. You may have somebody coming in to add stability as well. You could also be, I'm hearing there's a little sadness. So for some of you, not all of you, I feel like this will resonate for a few people. You're missing someone this holiday season, and it makes the holidays very difficult not to have this person around. I feel like this person is crossed over. Just know that they're with you. I know it's not the same as having the physicality of them, but just know they're with you. They're celebrating with you, and they wouldn't want you to be sad about, you know, their passing. They would want you to just be in the moment and celebrate that time with those that you love, right? Just know they're there too. And that could be a reason that you're calling on strength that you can't seem to find. So that could be for some. I feel like you're making a decision this week. And you may be leaving someone in the past. Perhaps it was someone, I feel like it was someone that you couldn't get their attention, or you couldn't get through to them in some way. You may have felt rejected by this person. You could be leaving this person in the past. Or for some of you, it is the exact opposite. For some of you, you're actually going to get this person's attention this week. And I do feel like there's a victory in that for some of you. So it could go either way. For some of you, you'll be walking away from a situation that just wasn't giving what you needed it to give in order for you to feel emotionally well in the situation, and so you leave it behind. For others of you, it's like you finally get the attention of that person, or I feel like it's a person. Yeah, I do feel like this is a person that you would get their attention, and now finally there's some reciprocity. I feel like maybe this person starts giving back to you. So that could be for some. Yeah. I feel like there's been a bit of a heavy burden, and maybe there's a burden now. If you know, I feel like either way there could be a burden. If you have to leave someone behind and maybe you have to carry all the weight of something on your own, or this is a person who was, I do hear non-committal. So you could have been dealing with a person who is very non-committal. And that could be the burden as well. Maybe they've walked away, or maybe they've done so close to Christmas or so close to the holidays. Yeah, we do have that sneaking energy there with that Seven of Swords. So for some of you, it might be a little bit of a rougher week. You might need to just hold as strong as you can. I feel like you know, through the ups and just to weather this week, I feel like, to get by. I feel like you may have so much on your plate, so much to carry, and then it's like somebody might be adding extra to that. I feel like you definitely have to put an end to that situation. I feel like, I hear it meets its end. So it's like that situation probably had to close out. I feel like you'll be standing tall in your nurturing energy and still doing all the things that you have to do, but just feeling like you lack a little bit of the support that you need whilst doing it, right? I think you realize that there's still more to be had. There's still love within you. There's still going to be love on the path ahead of you. So if it's a partner that walked away or left you, I hear left you high and dry. So if that's the case, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, but just know that you are strong enough to get through it. And just know that there'll be more for you as you continue to go down your path. There will be more opportunities, and I want to say better opportunities as well. It's like somebody that loves you wouldn't just up and leave you high and dry, right? Somebody that truly loves and cares about you. So there is that energy. Yeah, I feel like that tower had to come in, and it might come in this week. I hear a little bit disheveled, so it might leave you feeling a little bit on edge and a little bit all over the place. But I feel like you're that nurturer, and I feel like no matter what's going on, I feel like you're going to continue to nurture those around you and yourself in the situation as well. I hate to see this for you, water signs. Yeah, I heard speak your truth. Don't stay quiet. And I hear don't bite your tongue. So I don't know if maybe this has something to do with, I am kind of seeing a connection to my reading this morning. And I feel like it was in the charms where it's like somebody wanted to silence you because they didn't want their bad behavior to get out there. But I feel like if part of your healing is voicing what happened to you and explaining it to those you love around you, do that. Don't allow anyone to keep you silent. That's just not okay, right? So speak your story. If people had wanted you to speak well about them, they would have been better behaved, okay? I feel like you have a lot of soulmates around you who love and care about you. I feel like in the form of friends and family. And I feel like you have plenty of support. It's like, but you wanted this person's support. And I feel like for whatever reason, they've just snuck away. Yeah, I feel like I hear betrayal. So I do feel like it was a betrayal of some sort. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I feel like don't rush in to attack anyone or I feel like take the high ground is what I want to say. And I feel like what Spirit's trying to say is think before you speak because, you know, once the words are out, you can't take them back. So think before you speak. But yeah, I feel like once you get out everything that you want to say, I feel like those sleepless nights will go away. I feel like don't keep it all inside is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like Spirit will usher in some new. You might have to take some time out and do some healing work. Yeah, but those new opportunities will come. New planted seeds. I feel like you've got a whole future ahead of you. And I feel like you know that. I feel like I hear notorious. So this person could have been notorious for just dropping everything and scooting in another direction. And I feel like, you know, it's like maybe you knew it was going to happen. So I'm sorry about this one, water signs. I do hope that you still have a beautiful holiday if you're celebrating. And that things, you know, aside from that, everything else goes well for you. You know, I do feel like Divine's ushering in that change because I feel like it's necessary. It's just the timing feels bad. Okay, S and a K, a D and a 5. I heard somebody has a 5-year-old. And I heard rage. So I guess someone's very angry. You could be very angry about this situation. And I heard caged in. So I don't know if somebody felt caged in this situation as well. It sounds like it was, had a very toxic element to it. You might actually find some peace without this person, right? Okay, so I'll leave that like that for a moment, and I will sweep it aside. All right, we have a Q, an O, a K, a 9 or a 6, and an S. That could be significant. Let's see, what do we have for our water signs? What do we have for these water signs? What's coming in for these water signs? Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, there's that same one, and I heard it again. It's like, don't keep your mouth shut. Don't allow anyone to make you go silent, right? Speak your truth. You know, speak up. Definitely speak up. Don't allow anyone to keep you silent. You know, that's not a healthy thing. I feel like there's a lot of depth to you, and I feel like this situation has a lot of depth to it. This may have been on and off for quite a while. I hear right in, right out, right in, right out. So I feel like this person doesn't really have staying power. And I feel like you're more just disappointed that this has happened. I hear again. So I feel like for whoever this is for, it's like this person always finds a reason or an excuse, or will come back around after they think things have cooled off a little bit. But I feel like they're not going to be able to ride back in this time. I feel like you're going to be shining in their eyes. I do feel that way. I feel like you're going to start moving in a different direction. You're going to start doing that heart healing for yourself. And I feel like this person is going to be a thing of the past, whether they know it or not. I feel like they're so used to just going out and coming back in whenever they please. They don't, I hear no backbone. So it's like they don't think you have that backbone and that strength. And you might not have it in this moment, but you will as you go through that healing work, right? I feel like you have divine on your side. You know, you have those angels, and they're helping you to heal and to grow and to have the space you need to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of growth coming in for you. In your heart space, I feel like this is you seeing your worth. This is you realizing that you've been giving into a situation that it's just not healthy for you. It's just not conducive to your biggest and your brightest self and your growth. And I feel like Spirit's saying we're gonna usher in peace now. We're gonna take the time that we need to heal, because you have luck coming in, and more luck. We have the cat here. Yeah, I do feel like you have a lot of good coming for you, and it's just around the bend. So do take your time out, do that healing work, see your worth, and continue to shine like you do, because I feel like all the while you'll be shining in your life. It's like you don't have the opportunity to pull completely back and take that time all for yourself. I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities that you're still going to have to uphold as you go through this healing process. Just know that Spirit is on deck for you as you do that, and they're recognizing you and your hard work. And I feel like I do hear hard won, and I feel like you're going to feel that way. It's like my self-worth was hard won because I had to go through this situation to find out that I'm worthy of something more, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting for you, water signs. Rougher week, big hugs to you. Please try to have a happy holiday if you're celebrating. So much love and many blessings to you all. Until next time, bye.